So, you want to start your own small engine repair shop. Listen, it's not as simple as just throwing wrenches in a garage and saying, open for business. If you do that, you'll burn out fast. But if you set it up the right way from the start, this business can make you a solid living and give you freedom most people only dream of. What's up, guys? I'm Caden, and I've been working on small engines for over 10 years now. By the time I was 20, I bought my first small engine repair shop, and at 22, I scaled it to $1 million operation and exited. I built this channel and my program called Fume School to help you skip the headaches and start your shop the right way, not the hard way. Let me give you a taste of what it really takes to start a small engine repair shop. First off, number one, mindset. Mindset is huge in any business, not just small engine repair, but any business you're in, mindset is huge. This is the number one thing most people miss. If you stay in tinker mode, you'll forever be stuck doing $40 jobs for buddies. A shop only works if you think and act like a business owner, such as policies, pricing, systems. It's huge. So if you treat it like a business, it pays you like a business. Okay, so that's number one. Number one is mindset. Number two, start lean but smart. Guys, you don't need $50,000 worth of fancy tools. Maybe one day, but when you first start out, all you need are the right tools. A solid starter kit takes care of 80% of the jobs you'll see. If you know what to buy and what to skip and what not to buy, then that sets you up for higher success, right? Most guys overspend here, right? When they first start out, they overspend, they dig themselves into a hole. So start lean, but smart, okay? So number one, mind shift. Number two, start lean, but smart. Number three, repairs that actually pay. Not all jobs are created equal. I can go on and on and on about all the stories that I have about all these different jobs. But there are certain machines and repairs that drive 80% of the shop's profit. Others set you up to just barely break even, or they waste your time, right? If you don't know the difference, you'll constantly feel like you're working hard and making nothing. So that's huge. You gotta learn what jobs pay and what jobs don't. Okay, I'll give you a quick story here. I've got a job out there in my shop right now, and I told the customer, I'm like, look, it's not going to be worth doing it. They wanted me to rebuild the engine on it. It's a little tiller. To rebuild the engine is going to cost more to rebuild the engine then they could go and buy a new machine for. Okay, so by the time I got all the parts, put all the labor in, it's going to cost more than a brand new tiller. So not only are you being honest when you do this stuff, but you're also saving yourself from a huge project that can blow up in your face. So that's really important to understand those things. So number one, mindset. Two, start lean but smart. Three, repairs that actually pay. Learn the difference between the ones that make or break. And then four, marketing. Marketing is not optional, guys. Word of mouth only gets you so far. You can't just hang a sign and hope you'll make it, right? You'll stay broke that way. All you need is a simple system to get you steady customers. And it doesn't have to be complicated or expensive, but you do need a plan. But word of mouth is good, but word of mouth isn't going to scale your shop, right? It's not gonna make you scale. I have a story about this as well. I have a competitor, not in the small engine industry, but I own another business, and they do not advertise whatsoever. It's just word of mouth. They've been doing this for 10 years now. I don't know how they have been getting by for 10 years, honestly, without advertising other than just word of mouth. But I can tell you one thing, they aren't scaling. I started my business that's competition to theirs this summer, and I scaled it way past what they thought they could scale theirs to, right? I even called them up. I said, hey, look, I will help you guys with advertising. They didn't want my help. I was like, okay, well, I see $1 million industry here. So I'm going to jump into it. Okay, so marketing is not optional, but it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be expensive, right? It just doesn't. There's Facebook ads. There's all sorts of things, um, and they just don't have to be that expensive. Okay, so number one, mindset. Two, start lean but smart. Three, repairs that actually pay. Know the difference. Ones that make or break you. Marketing is not optional. Number four and five. Number five, systems. Okay, systems. These multi-million-dollar businesses that you see out there have solid systems that keep their business going and scaling. Okay, so that for small engine repair, it's the check-in process, the communication between you and the customer, and even pricing. Right, pricing can be a system. These all seem very small, but if you don't dial them in, you'll be buried in chaos. The fastest way to kill your shop is running everything out of your head. Guys, trust me, I learned that the hard way, and it does kill a shop really fast. The fastest way to scale is systems, okay? Any solid business, any huge business, they have systems in place, and that's what helps them scale, okay? Plus, you don't want to be running it every single day in the future, right? Like you eventually want to be able to step away and let it run itself, right? You want the mechanics there doing the work, somebody up front taking calls and doing that sort of stuff. So that's why systems are so important, okay? Also, number six, this one is huge, guys. This one's huge. Not a lot of people talk about this, honestly, and that's covering your butt legally. Man, there's countless times that I've had some incidents where I wish I would have had some legal policies in place, right? Now, I'm not a lawyer or any expert, so on policies by any means, but I can tell you that if you go and talk to an attorney, then they'll be able to help you out, right? But you do need policies and paperwork that protect you when something goes wrong. Sometimes customers forget what they told you, or they blame you for damage you didn't even cause. Without a simple policy in place, that can sink you. That can make or break a shop as well, right? So make sure you cover your butt legally. Go talk to an attorney, okay? So just to go over things real quick again, mindset, that's huge, right? Don't be in tinker mode, be in business mode. Start lean but smart. You don't need $50,000 worth of tools to start out with. You don't. You just need a solid starter kit, right? Repairs that actually pay. Know the difference between make and break, right? Marketing is not optional, okay? It just isn't. Systems are huge, right? Systems. I can't stress that enough. And cover your butt legally. Okay. Now that's just a taste. There's way more, like how to price repairs so you're not working for free, when to offer add-ons, how to structure winter storage, or how to build repeat customers, right? How to set up your shop so it runs without you doing every little thing, right? Like that's what I was talking about earlier when I said with systems, right? You eventually don't want to have to be there doing every single little thing, right? And that's not a business mind, okay? If you are in that mindset of I've got to do every little thing as you're scaling this, you're going to burn yourself out so fast, okay? So, but if I were to give you everything right here, this video would be 3 hours long, and I'd still be missing actual step-by-step systems. Like it's just crazy. There's so much information about all of this stuff, small engine repair shop, starting any business really, right? So I could make a 3 hour long video and you'd still be missing the actual step-by-step systems. So that's why I built Fume School. It's my full program that walks you through starting, running, and scaling a small engine repair shop. Inside, I give you the exact checklist, worksheets, and systems I use to go from garage kid to running $1 million operation before I was even 23. If you want to skip the trial and error and actually build your shop like a real business owner, the link is down below in the description. And that's where I give you my full playbook, okay? Don't waste years guessing and spinning your wheels. With the right foundation, this business can change your life, just like it changed mine. So make sure to click the link down below, Fume School. And let's build your shop the right way.